Hey everyone, Chris here from Midwest Coaster Fans. It was announced that Wicked Twister is going to be removed from Cedar Point, and the last operating day will be September 6th, 2021. It was announced in this video released by Cedar Point. Tony Clark also announced it, and you can view it online as well. I'll put all the links in the description below so you can all read the history of the coaster and when it's going to be removed and so forth. You can see in this video it's hinting that the tornado has came into view and it is going to be removing Wicked Twister. And this Intimate Impulse coaster was actually added in 2002. It was more of an in-between coaster because Top Thrill Dragster is being constructed, or they were trying to hide the construction of it, and this was basically an add in between until Top Thrill was added in 2003. But this coaster sits at a height of 215 feet with a drop of 208 feet, top speed of 72 miles per hour, and it uses limb motors for the launches. And it was a fun coaster while it lasted. It didn't really have much of a line. We kind of figured it was not going to last that long, but this is the area that it's in. And we actually believe that, obviously, this whole area could possibly be retrofitted to fit the future of the park. We could see some rides get relocated in other areas of the park. And I think the amphitheater is going to be going down with Wicked Twister in this area. And I think they're going to be looking more towards beachfront entertainment, such as music, prizes, games, stuff like that, but they haven't formally announced it yet. I don't believe that a coaster is going to go in place here unless they decide to put a Gerschlar Eurofighter in the place of this, but the total parameter of this is only like 1,574 feet total in the perimeter of that. So this is what it kind of looks like here, more close up, and you can see Wicked Twister, you can see the Ferris wheel. I think the Ferris wheel will stay, but the other rides will be relocated in other areas of the park, or they could be relocated to another area. I think Wicked Twister is going to either go to Worlds of Fun or Michigan's Adventure, or it could possibly go to one of their other smaller parks. So you won't be able to ride this on the water anymore, but you'll at least be able to experience it at a different park if you missed the last operating day this year. This coaster was a very fun coaster to ride, but it wasn't really much of a memorable experience. I think the only thing that was memorable about it was the fact that you launched next to the beach and you got great views of Lake Erie from the coaster, but it was nothing really memorable for me. Like, I don't really remember much of it except for I was launching up a twisted spike, looking back down, and then launched again. And then I got off of it and I was like, you know what, there's no line, let me ride it again. But it was nothing like, Steel Vengeance, Maverick, or any of the other coasters at Cedar Point where I was like, I remember the whole ride experience. And you can find some of these Intimate Impulse coasters at other parks. This one's a little more unique because of its height and the fact that it uses twisted spikes. But other than that, I mean, there was nothing, like I said, really all that special about this coaster. Now, I do think that there is going to be a coaster added to the park, but I think that's going to be in 2023. Obviously, they have not hit it or teased anything like that currently. That's why I think it's going to be a beachfront expansion for maybe their summer nights or just in general their whole operating season, because they seem to be wanting to make Cedar Point more of a destination park than it already is by offering more nighttime experiences outside of Cedar Point. Now, I think over by the Cedar Creek Mine Ride, I think that is where the new coaster is going to go at, and I think it's going to be a record-breaking GCI. The reason being is because Cedar Point only has one wooden roller coaster currently operating. Obviously, Mean Streak was taken over by Steel Vengeance and converted over to what it is currently it was converted over from RMC over to Steel Vengeance. And then we have Blue Streak, but other than that, nothing. Everything else is steel. I think Cedar Point needs to look at building another wooden roller coaster, and I think that's a perfect area to do it in. But other than that, that concludes this video. Let me know what you think in the comments below if I'm correct on what's going to happen to this area, that it's going to become more of a beachfront entertainment area than what it currently is. And please be sure to hit that subscribe button, bell notification button, and like button, please, for future videos that'll drop down for Midwest Coaster fans. Until next time, this is Chris signing off from Midwest Coaster Fans. Thanks again for watching.